buy back your time, be your own boss, bet on yourself. So these are common phrases used to convince people to take the leap into entrepreneurship. While the idea of owning a business and achieving success on your own terms can be enticing, the reality is much more complicated. The social pressure to pursue entrepreneurship is a pressure that often oversimplifies the challenges that come with it. I am your negotiation coach, Dr. Gloria Esoimeme. I'm a board-certified internal medicine physician with a master's in global health and a PhD in health services, policy, and management. In this episode, I'll be debunking common assumptions about entrepreneurship. The truth is, while anyone technically can become an entrepreneur, it doesn't mean everyone should. There are many factors to consider before deciding if this path is right for you. So let's talk about some of the many misconceptions about entrepreneurship. One of the first assumptions is that you have more time. If you've ever heard anyone say that being an entrepreneur gives you more freedom, think again. In fact, owning your own business often means longer hours than you would spend in a traditional 9-to-5 job. As the head of your company, the success or failure of your business rests entirely on your shoulders. In the early stages, you may find yourself working well beyond a typical workday, sometimes even during weekends or holidays. Assumption 2, you make more money. Many believe entrepreneurship comes with a steady stream of income, but the reality is that most entrepreneurs make little to no money at the start, and you often reinvest any profits back into the business. A report, I think it's by the Small Business Trends, it reveals that 70 to 90% of startups fail. It's a harsh reality, but it's an essential one to consider before diving in. The third assumption is it's an easy lifestyle. If you're thinking of entrepreneurship as a way to kick back, relax, and work on your terms, think again. Entrepreneurship demands immense effort, time, and emotional resilience. Building a business takes an incredible amount of persistence, especially when things don't go your way. Let's talk about the disadvantages of entrepreneurship. So there are several reasons why entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. The first is the financial risk. One of the most daunting aspects of starting your own business is the financial risk. Many entrepreneurs begin with little capital, relying on loans or personal savings to get their ventures off the ground. As mentioned, 70 to 90% of startups fail, meaning financial loss is a real possibility. The second is the long hours. When you're the person responsible for every aspect of your business, from operations to marketing to customer service, expect to put in far more hours than you might at a traditional job. If you thought the 9-to-5 grind was tough, entrepreneurship will often test your ability to work late into the night. The third is the uncertainty. The volatility of entrepreneurship can be draining. With unpredictable income and constant challenges to overcome, the stability that a corporate job provides can feel like a distant dream. This unpredictability is one reason many entrepreneurs experience high levels of stress and burnout. So what other alternatives can we explore? Just because you're not ready to start your own business doesn't mean you can't share your vision and ideas. So here are some alternatives to consider. You could work for a firm you believe in. So if you have a vision or idea that you're passionate about, consider working for a company that aligns with your values. You can share your perspective, help drive innovation, and be a valuable part of a team without bearing the full weight of entrepreneurship. The second is to partner with someone else. So if you're risk averse but still want to be involved in entrepreneurship, consider partnering with someone who complements your skills and shares the same vision. By sharing the responsibility, you can reduce the risk and increase your chances of success. Entrepreneurship, you can leverage your creativity and leadership within an existing organization by taking on innovative projects. Many companies value employees who think like entrepreneurs and drive internal growth without them having the financial risk of starting a business. Freelancing or consulting is another option. So if you have expertise in a particular field, consider freelancing or consulting. This allows you to test your ideas, build a reputation, and gain experience working independently without the long-term commitment of launching a full-scale business. You could also invest in startup or small businesses. If you're interested in entrepreneurship but prefer a more passive role, or consider investing or advising startups. Your financial support or industry knowledge can help bring in your financial support or industry knowledge can help bring innovative ideas to life while allowing you to be part of the entrepreneurial ecosystem. We've talked about assumptions and alternatives to entrepreneurship, but some people have what it takes to be entrepreneurs. How do you decide if entrepreneurship is right for you? Here's what you need to ask yourself before deciding if it's the right path for you. Are you committed to the time and effort it takes? Starting a business demands time and energy. You must be prepared to make sacrifices, whether it's working long hours, cutting down personal expenses, or risking your savings. Do you have the resilience? The journey won't always go as planned, and setbacks are inevitable. If you can bounce back after facing obstacles, entrepreneurship may be for you. Do you have people skills? Being able to attract and retain, as well as motivate the right people, is a crucial skill for any entrepreneur. Your business will need a strong team to grow, and maintaining a positive work culture is key to keeping your team engaged. Can you make quick and logical decisions? In the fast-paced world of entrepreneurship, decisions often need to be made on the fly. If you're someone who works well under pressure and can make quick, rational decisions, you may be more prepared for this type of role. And maybe you have a unique product or service. So to stand out in today's competitive market, you need to offer something unique or better than what's already available. With a strong value proposition, you're more likely to attract customers. The bottom line is, before diving into entrepreneurship, take a moment to evaluate if it aligns with your personal and professional goals. It's not a one-size-fits-all career path, and that's okay. Entrepreneurship can be rewarding, but it's also challenging, demanding, and requires a great deal of perseverance. So before you take on the leap, evaluate if you truly want to be an entrepreneur. Is it the lifestyle you want, or are there ways to achieve your goals? Thanks for tuning in. As always, I want you to remember that you were born with the potential to be great. Continue to engage with my podcast and read other materials to make you grow. Let me know if there are any questions you have based on this episode, or if there are any topics you want me to cover. Send me a private message. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Go be great. Thank you.